We are good to go. So thank you everybody for joining us today, and we're going to discuss your EditMyRaw submissions. Welcome to the Photography Live Show, where we talk about everything from recent photography news, editing programs, and share tips and tricks along the way. This show has been made possible by NetAct Storage Solutions. Who are NetAct Storage Solutions, you ask me? Well, they offer over here memory cards and storage devices. I'll bring you 3 articles that have been very interesting. So lighting can be an issue with many photos, and that's once you make good photos with one light source, it's all going to get better when you get 2 lights and 3 lights, because you know where to put them. That's a good article there on f-stoppers. Another little article I saw which was actually quite good for this segment is the Navy SEAL technique all photographers should be doing. I had a read of this and it was actually quite an interesting option, because obviously being a Navy SEAL, they have to have their nerves in check, they have to be calm. If they're snipering, they don't want to be breathing and making a wrong shot, so that translates to photography in a way. And this is the little bit I wanted to show you. It's called the breathing technique. So step 1 is you breathe through your nose for 5 seconds. The last article I'm going to show you is some great news for Canon users and for Mac users. So last week I made a video about using your Canon camera as a webcam. For Windows that was perfectly fine, however they didn't have a software for Mac users, so they've actually released a Mac version only yesterday. And just before this live stream I made a quick video to show you how to do that, and that's some great news for Mac users. So that's basically the news segment covered, and I did do some podcasts about this topic, about various cameras and which is the best for photography, in the Zulf Talks Photography podcast, so it might be worth checking out one of the podcast episodes. So that covers us off nicely for a quick update while we're getting set up for the EditMyRaw segment of the show. And let's have a quick look at the EditMyRaw. I gave you photos. I said to you, you've got free reign, you can edit them how you want to edit them. And the 3 photos I gave you were number 1, the lady in red; number 2, the lady in waiting; number 4, because I had some interest about landscape, and this is just a shot that I took. It's not really a great shot, but I wanted to see what you could do with it. There's number 1. And I liked what he did with that, to be honest. He gave that a slight grunge effect on the top. He brought out the colors. Let's have a quick look. Let's compare it to the standard. So I gave him this file. So that versus that. Yeah, you can see it, can't you? He's brought more detail out. Jonas is a good one. He always does. He does us proud, doesn't he? He's brought the detail out in the shots. Differences were between your edits, because I know you guys do wonders. Okay, so here, let's have a look at the original image supply, which is the first. Okay, that's the original. Oh wow. Yes, he's brought out. No, wow. Okay, let me quickly save this. There was some detail in there to bring back, but I like the mood he did with that. So Raj, are you able to give me a quick comment? I know you're in comments, so if you mention it in chat and talk through what you did. Let me have a look actually. Did you mention it in your comment? For the edit I went for a sunset feel. The sky is overexposed, so I first got down to its exposure and gave it a nice blue color. The stones, pebbles lacked color. Actually, let me bring up his photo as we talk about this. Get it out, but I can't. You probably can let me know in the comments. There's something quite, I don't know, is drawing me. Something has changed, but I can't put my finger on what it is. Obviously the face is more sharper because of that extra blusher or maybe darker forehead. But yeah, okay. Oh, interesting job. I like that. Good edit. But yeah, that was a quick look at this week's EditMyRaw submissions. Thank you everybody that took part. I really enjoyed looking at the edits. Hopefully what we'll do on the next one is find out why the edits have been happening in this way. So yeah, that's really interesting to see. And that's all from us today. Make sure to check out the description for the show notes and subscribe to get notified of the next live session. Thanks for all the guests and the members in chat. It's been a good session now, and I'm going to see you on the next one. So hopefully we'll